Yeah, what can I say? I've always liked that opening. Hi, this is Tormuse, and I'm picking up where I left off in my Dreadnaught Factor game. So let's load state. Let's get right back in there. This Dreadnought here is one of the tougher ones. I mean, it's the one that's all guns all the time. And I'm thinking of doing something nuts and just charging right in there for the first run, just so I have a good thumbnail. I probably shouldn't do that. It risks the run, but it might be funny. I'll just go around it and get the engines. So it's not like I'm totally throwing it away. Hopefully that'll make a good thumbnail. Okay, let's take it seriously now. Alright, oh, crap, darn it. Okay, at least there's only 3 engines, so it's, 3 engines destroyable. Ah, darn it! I saw it coming, I didn't move out of the way in time. Okay. This pass I have to take out the 4th engine or I'm going to be in real trouble. Because it's getting closer. Whew. I can do this. You see, you get it in the proper rhythm and you can take out each weapon before they show up. Whew. Doing alright. Whoa, watch out. Whoa, that was close. Should have gone the other way so I could have a better chance of getting the last engine. I might still be able to get the last engine. There's a chance. Just have to time it right. Boom, gotcha. Okay. I'm in alright shape. Distance 53, speed of 7 because the engines are gone. I have 8 passes. I can do this. I've already taken out a majority of their weapons. I just need to walk my way along this side. One of those turning ends got me. Oh well. I'm just firing blindly. I just hope I hit something. This is a ship you can. That's it. All weaponry is gone. All bridges are gone. So they no longer have ability to repair it either. Let's do some damage. Oh, can I do it? Can I get them all in one pass? I think it's just these last 2 right here. Boom! Cool. That was number 33 gone. Got I'm up on against the easy one now. Once I'm a third of the way through this one, I'm officially a third of the way through this game. Yeah, so I feel like I should be doing some commentary or something. I'm never any good at this sort of thing. I I never know what to talk about. I was just rambling last time, which is probably perfectly fine, really. Like I'm thinking of like, speaking of nostalgia, you know, this is a piece of my childhood here. I just saw, I was over on Facebook. Someone posted a series of memes about things that make people feel old. Like some of it was stuff like the cashier at the liquor store saying that they knew someone was of age because there was a 1 at the beginning of their birth year. It's like, yeah, if you were born in the 19 whatevers, that makes you over 21. It's crazy. And things like some like one of the comments was 40 years ago, and the person saying, oh, the 1960s. Like, no, 40 years ago it's the 1980s. In the category of things that make you feel old, like, oh crap, I was born in the 80s. I'll be turning 40 this year, yikes. But there were also things like, yay, more than a third of the way through the game. There were also things like, someone showed a kid, a 3.5-inch disc, and the response was, oh, somebody 3D printed the save icon. It's like, whoa, okay, that caught me off guard. It's like, yeah, kids these days they're not gonna know, like, that is where the save icon came from, because it's a disc. That's what you save things onto back in the day. That's where the save icon comes from. It's things like that I think about sometimes. Like, young people today, they're not going to know things like one of the things in the meme was the kid didn't know why you call it hanging up the phone, because phones, in order to end a call, you actually had to physically hang it up. Like, there was like, the phone has and you can still see it in payphones, I guess. There's a, if there are any of those left, darn it. Like, there's a little button, and you hang the phone on that button or lever or whatever, and that is what ends the call. Crap. Okay, I have to be. Ooh, there's one engine left with advancing 9. I have 5 passes left. Yikes. Okay, I have to. I want to give some kind of commentary, but I also need to focus on the game. It's hard to balance these things. Okay, I need to take out their bridges so they can't repair those anymore. I get that last engine. And the other thing it wasn't on the list, but I kind of think about sometimes is that not only hanging up, but kids got to wonder, why did they call it dialing the number? Because there's no dial anymore, so you just push a button. But back in the day, phones had dials on them. You actually had to turn the dial in order to call a number. Back in the days before they had buttons on them. And I'm old enough to remember rotary dials on phones. My family's a little old-fashioned. We kind of a whole rather late holdout and giving up the rotary dial. Actually, still didn't have phones with buttons on in our home for quite a while. For whatever reason, I don't know. It's just what my parents did, I guess. I guess they're slow to change about some things. I mean, you know, people only change if they want to, as a general rule. It's it's like, I thought maybe I could cut across in time, but I didn't make it. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a waste of a pass. Got almost nothing done and didn't take out any engines. This is the ship which is really tough to take out the engines, so makes it extra important to take out what you can when you can. Well, crap, darn frick, damn it. Okay, it's a distance 57 and I haven't hit any engines yet. This is bad. I have to get my act together here. Okay, these things are going to be repaired because all the bridges are intact. No. Like, I want to take those things out fast because they have a tendency to fire their at this level. They have a tendency to take out. Okay, I'm zipping ahead and I'm taking out an engine or two. If this gun right here kills me, I'm in real trouble. Okay, that makes me feel better. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so rotary dials. They were a thing in my lifetime. You, instead of just pushing buttons, you actually had to rotate a dial around according to how far you rotate the dial indicates what number it is. Oh, darn it. 4 passes. I can get that down to 5 if I take out both engines. Yeah, this thing was, oh, that was on my end. I left Steam open. Oops, I meant to close that before I started recording this. I'll close that as soon as I finish this pass. Ah, darn it! Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Whew. Okay. Let's just take a second to exit Steam for a moment. Oh, I might lose right here. I have to take out the weaponry in the middle, but it's tough to take out the ones in the middle because the guys on the side like to turn and shoot diagonally at you. So you kind of have to get everything. Because 2 engines, and that's it's going at a speed of 11. So yeah, 3 passes. And you can hear it's already close. Yeah, you can see it's already close. Okay, these missile launchers to repair themselves. I don't want to take any chances. This thing's still here. Like, this is still doable. It's doable. I just can't afford any more slip-ups like that. No. Damn it. Whoa. I don't know how I pulled that off. Okay, last engines are gone. So I get 3 more passes. We have that amount of time to take out everything else. All bridges are gone. That limits their ability to repair. They might still be able to repair 1 missile launcher, so I still have to keep my toes. Can I do this? Can I one over here and then zip over here and... Yeah, I should probably just stick to one side. But I am still going to try to get these in the middle. Worth a shot. Like, holding down the down arrow key makes you move slower, but you can't completely stop. Or maybe I am completely stopped, but it's the Dreadnought which is still advancing. In any case, I should be able to finish this now. Because these are the last ones. Whew, that was close. That was almost the end of the world there. That is one of the more difficult ships. Like that other one, these little distance points. Bloop. The one that I fought first is tough for just for the fact of the sheer number of guns on it, but that one is tough for the arrangement of the weapons on there. It just makes it tough. Yeah, you know, I feel like a remake of this game could be really neat, with some randomization, procedural generation. That could be really cool, you know, and rendered with today's level of graphics and sound. Because this has got some really decent gameplay concepts in it, you know. Especially considering like the era it came from. Like this came out of the era of, like, you know, as I mentioned before, Pac-Man and Cubert and Centipede. Ah, darn it. I was ready in that moment to just go, okay, never mind, just zip all the way off to the side and just then go for the engines. Whoa! They still have a bridge, so some of these are repaired, or maybe all of them are repaired. Anyway, yeah, procedural generation, so that you don't know what's coming. I mean, like these, there are a limited number of dreadnoughts available to fight because procedural generation. I mean, not procedural generation. Everything's set. 16-bit cartridge. That's what I was meant to say. Wrong words are coming out of my mouth. It's hard to concentrate. Shouldn't be that hard. This is the easier one. Easier dreadnought to face. Just repaired one last missile launcher before the end. These are the last 2 exhaust vents, and it's done. Boom. Yeah, there's a lot you could do with that. Like, this one, like, I played enough that I more or less have it memorized. This is the easy guy. Memorized where the weapons are. So there's one on the other side here, and there are 2 over here, and then 2 spaces out, they're over here, and then there's a big gun right here. Yeah, like you played it enough, you like just in this session, I've dealt with this guy several times. Both shots missed. I did the thing again. Oh, bolt storm. Ah, darn it. Okay, that's embarrassing, losing in this ship. Well, not losing, but losing life, I guess. Anyway, but yeah, it does take a little something out of it, right? When you get to the point where you've like memorized the layouts, you know what's coming. So having some random generation, that could be interesting. Some bit of procedural generation. It's, modern algorithms, and just do some take some play testing to figure out what works. But yeah, it could be really interesting. Like imagine these cannons rendered in 3D. You can make those big cannons truly scary. I mean, I already find them scary, but That's the last of their weapons. Aside from these little guys with doomsday weapons. And hit their engines. Slow them down to a crawl. And they're doomed. I have 10 passes left now that they're slowed down, and I can do it in 1. Just take out their exhaust vents. The fact that these are exhaust vents, and that's what you have to destroy in order to defeat the Dreadnought, might be a reference to Star Wars now I think about it. Because in New Hope they destroy the Death Star by firing a torpedo. Oh darn it! Firing a torpedo down their exhaust vent. Okay. Let's see if I can take how many weapons I can take out before I have to chicken out and go after their engines. Yeah, because this is. This one kind of sneaks up on you because the nose of the gun sticks way out. Okay, that's it. Go for the engines. Probably could have fired one more blind shot at them there. Oh well. Hey! All 4 engines in the first pass. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to apologize to my friend later for closing Steam when they were trying to talk to me. It's okay, I'll explain later. I'm just, whoa, watching that super fast missile streaking towards me and going like, that's on a trajectory that's not going to hit me, right? I can just, whoa. I was just taking some of these things. And I have so many lives, I might as well charge out there and try to hit something on the way out. Because again, this is the game where you are not going to run out of lives. It's the Dreadnaught's distance you have to worry about. Whoa. Ah. I'm okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. Okay, all bridges gone, all weapons gone, all engines gone. The rest is a piece of cake. Theoretically possible to do in one pass, but... son of a jerk. No. It did it again, it did the thing where the controls locked up and I was still zipping sideways. Otherwise, would have been able to do that in one pass. Oh well. Like if that bug crept in constantly, it would be super aggravating. As it is, it's just, you know, somewhat aggravating, not at a super aggravating level, I guess. It's yeah. It's just a bit of a nuisance. Like, it could theoretically occur in a like game ruining moment, and like I hope it doesn't ever happen in a situation where I'm like down to you know, in a situation where whoa. Okay, wow. I don't think I've ever tried to skip to the end in this one for the engines. I was forced to rocket forward. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you? This is the easy ship. What the fuck? What was that? What the heck was that? Excuse my language. Anyway. My modern potty mouth is creeping into his... playing this with modern reflexes and... yeah. I didn't swear when I was a kid. I mean, at some point, I don't know, just got in the head that it was a bad thing to do and just didn't do it. Like, I recall self-censoring myself and even saying the word bleep, sort of as a joke. But also sort of just doing it seriously. I don't know. I was a weird kid. I did a lot of. Stop zipping out to the side like that. What the motherfucking fuck? Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. I said that it wasn't super aggravating. It might be approaching that category though. It just did it again. It pulled to the side. I don't know. I might want to revert to the one button control if that's what the issue is. Like, I mean, the 2-button control thing instead of 1-button control is like quality of life thing, but I don't know, if it causes the controls to lock up once in a while, it's probably not worth it. I mean, and we're getting quality of life issues of another kind. I expected that shot to hit, so I was caught off guard. I was like, what? Is not the gun isn't destroyed? Like what? Anyway. That's a very bad first pass. I did not even take out those front 4 guns, let alone the engines. Okay, this is bad. This is 57. That's 4 passes, you know. If he continues at this speed, like, I have to take out those gosh darn engines. No. That just... Frick! Well, it's a very good chance I'm gonna lose now. Like, if I take out distance of 42, if I can take out all 4 engines, then oh, come on, that shot totally hit. If I can take out all 4 engines, that's 6 passes, not too shabby. But chances of taking out all 4 engines with this Dreadnaught design is almost nil. Took a second to slow down and make sure he wasn't actively firing before. Ooh. Okay, zip ahead to the engines. You. I'm watching you. Darn it! It's down to a speed of 13. That's 3 passes. If all the engines were taken out, I would have 5 passes. This is a little tense. This is again this design here. This guy. This is one of the harder ones. Might actually be the hardest one, just for how it forces you to mix up your strategy. I'm okay. I can't afford misses like that. Okay. engines. Okay, all 4 engines gone. I get 4 more passes. I'm alright. Even took out one of the bridges. Or was that 2 of the bridges? So they should, there's still 1 bridge left, so there might, some of these might repair themselves. No? Okay. I'd like to take out these things on one side at least. Anyone else repairing? No? There's the last bridge. Gotcha. It's okay. All the weaponry's gone. Just 15. We've got 3 passes. I can do this. I can do this in 1 pass. Because I already took out all of the vents on one side. Just have to get the ones on this side. No. When that bomb missed at the end, it was like, whoops, I have no chance of doing it in this pass. But somehow I pulled it off. This guy again. I mean, I shouldn't complain too much because I've gotten, just in this session, I've gotten 2 of the super easy ones. Where are the other designs? Where's the diamond shaped one? Where's the other like double one? Haven't seen them in a while. I don't know. Like seriously, this one sneaks up on you. I just want to be really wary of how quickly I approach it. Oh, okay. Skip everything, go for the engines. Look for my opening, wait for it. Now. Ah. 3 out of 4 isn't bad. You know, it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Gotcha. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm doing alright. There's these shots. Ah! I'm like, I can see it streaking towards it, and I'm like, which way do I move? Like, I can, like, it'd be relatively easy to dodge it if I just rocket forward, but then I'm like in the path of like 100 other guns. I was like, So you make your choices. Oh, come on. Come the frick on. Okay. But like, seriously, like, when you can only have 2 shots on the screen at a time, it makes every shot precious, and you can't afford to miss. Okay, distance 51. I would like to take out that last engine this pass. So, should really focus on the right side. Still would like to. Even if I'm focusing the right side, it does help to take out some of the weapons on the middle and left. Because like I said before, like there's so many weapons that turn or they home that it's like trying to focus on one side doesn't really work very well, because trying to focus on one side, the ones on the other side are going to be still be able to shoot you and hit you. So yeah. Who's left? Anyone else? Everyone's gone? All the bridges gone? All the weapons gone? All the engines are gone? Just the vents left? Alright. The vents plus the doomsday weapons, which are totally optional. The vents are I mean, technically everything's optional except the vents. It's another Dreadnought down. What am I up to now? So I've gotten 42 of them. Might reach the halfway point before this session is up. We'll see. Be cool if I can reach 50. We'll see. The thought just crossed my mind. I was talking earlier about like a modern day remake of this could be cool. Along the lines of what I was talking about yesterday, I was talking about you know, taking an interest in programming. Like, hey, maybe I could make a remake of this. Whoa, okay. Forget you guys. I'm going for your engines. Hey, all 4 engines in one pass. And the first pass, no less. That's always good. But yeah, some kind of modern day remake of this could be cool. Ooh. Make it have, you know, 2.5D graphics, as it's called. Like, you know, it's top-down view like this, but still have everything rendered in 3D. I mean, that's if I'm feeling really ambitious. Depending how ambitious I am, maybe I can start small and make it a you know, just make it a regular 2D game like this, but just, or even just, you know, just lift the graphics directly from this and just see if I can put a procedural generation kind of spin on it. Yeah, could be an interesting challenge in itself. You know, if I found the time, the drive, and the motivation, I mean, there'd be a fair bit of coding knowledge you have to learn, obviously. Never made anything remotely this ambitious. The stuff that I did, like, I mean, back in the Atari days, messing around with BASIC is mostly just, I'll read this guy again. Why? Why do they keep sending this hard one at me? Anyway. Like, thinking back, some of it was just playing around with basically what it amounts to ASCII art, although ASCII wasn't a thing back then. But that's basically what it was. you know, letters, numbers, characters, trying to draw stuff with that. And also playing around with sound, generating tones. Oh, that was... Okay. just waiting for my moment to zip to the end so I can hit the engines. Because you're still advancing forward ever so slowly, even as I'm trying to pass from one end of the ship to the other, so hitting both of those engines is always really iffy, especially when I have to gauge when it's safe to move past that gun, which is right next to the engine. It's, yeah, it's tricky. Anyway, yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure I could do it. I'm just thinking, you know, problem-solving challenges can be interesting and fun. Like, one of the more interesting challenges, as it seemed like a bit of a tangent, but yeah, my DDLC mod. Oh great, I could probably. One of my DDLC mods, Sayori says no to suicide. It's you know, mental health PSA, and there was some bit of a challenge in balancing the edutainment factor, like you know, making it educational and informative while still being entertaining, which meant that it had to have a bit of dark humor in it, but because it is dealing with depression, suicidal ideation. So that was a challenge in itself. But the reason I'm bringing this up is the other challenge was in the quiz, because there's a quiz partway through it. We're just talking about suicide protocol, you know, how to approach someone who's suicidal, and the 7 steps of what to do, how to approach someone who's suicidal. That was part of the mod, and the really neat thing with that was I designed it so that I made the quiz easy as possible. Like they were I mean, not as easy as possible, but pretty easy. It's I had the questions in multiple choice. I had the questions in there, inserted in a random order, like the correct questions that you're supposed to ask for when someone's suicidal, and mixed in with a whole bunch of gag answers. You know, silly things like who is best Doki, or would you like a cupcake? And it actually presented a really interesting challenge to have it all randomized, so that each question, each time the player is presented with the quiz, which one of these is part of Suicide Protocol. One of the Suicide Protocol questions is in there, selected randomly, and it's interspersed with all the incorrect gag answers. Oh, I don't know how I didn't die there. Okay, let's go to the engines. And I can actually take out some of these vents on the first pass. How about that? Ah, how did I miss the fourth engine? Gosh darn it. Anyway, yeah. So it was in the correct answer, or the correct question, was interspersed with a whole bunch of incorrect ones, and it selects randomly which question displays which incorrect ones display. I mean, that's what am I doing here? Sorry. Yeah, and that was a neat challenge to figure out how to do that, because I built that quiz entirely from scratch. Like every step of every part of it, I had to figure out. Like, okay, so it pulls from a pool. Whoa, that was close. Like there's a pool of correct answers, and there's a pool of incorrect answers, and for each question, it draws from the pool of correct answers, places it in the quiz, and then it draws 3 from the pool of incorrect answers, and puts them in there. And I had to make it so that among the incorrect answers, all three of the incorrect ones are different from each other. That's one thing. I have to make sure that the correct answer is one that hasn't been chosen yet, and I also want to make sure that each of the incorrect answers were also ones that weren't chosen yet. So each time the player guesses something, whether it's a correct answer or incorrect answer, it takes something out of the pool. Wait, what the frig? This guy again? Ah! I want to face the diamond-shaped one again. Or double one, or not. This is sort of a double one, but I mean the other double one. I haven't seen the double one at all this session, I don't think. Anyway, yeah. So that was a neat coding challenge, figuring out how to make that work. And I was pretty pleased when it was done, because I made it. Basically made it as robust as possible, so it can accept any number of correct or incorrect answers. So that if I make a future version, which I'm not ruling out as a possibility, I might make a future version. Ah, crap. Another version of it which has more gag answers in it. They can be added in there fairly easily, and I made sure to comment my code. If I ever come back to it, it'll be a test of my commenting skills, if I can interpret it. It's one thing you want to do. Okay, that's bad. That's very bad. 2 passes without taking out any engines. What? Like, what the frig? That guy just fired at the last possible second, just as I was moving in range. Gosh darn it. those guys can still fire cloning things, so hey, forget it, I'm just gonna hit the engines. Watch out for this guy. If this guy kills me, I'm in real trouble. Okay, that's a little better. So we got a speed of 11. That's 5 passes. That's doable. Oh, you're taking out a bulk of the weapons in the middle. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, it's one thing with coding is that if you're gonna put something complex in there, and it's important to put some comments in the side to, you know, to say this is what this part of the code does, because, you know, ostensibly it's because the reason for doing that is in case somebody else has to look at your code later, it'll help them figure out what it does and how it works. But even more important than that, it's if you have to come back to your code like months later or even years later, and you're gonna be sitting there staring at it like how did I get this to work again? Because it's, yeah, again, particularly if it's like something really complicated. And I dare say that this quiz code was fairly complicated. Ooh, 24. Oh, it's moving at a speed of 11. Ugh. 3 passes. Okay, I should probably shut up with this commentary and focus, because this could be bad. This could be a game ender here. I really shouldn't focus on the vents when there's still weapons around. Ah, I saw it coming and I didn't do anything wrong. Whew, that's 2 passes. Even if I take out the last of the engines, it's 2 passes. Oh wow. Oh wow, this is I'm in trouble. I'm in real trouble here. This Dreadnought's getting real close. I mean, I've taken a bunch of the vents out, but this could be the end. I should probably end this recording after this Dreadnought, regardless of whether I win or not. For a split second there, I thought for sure I did. Like my light flashed before my eyes there. Distance 6. Even with no engines, it's going to see to 7. Look how close it is. Yikes! Like yikes, yikes, yikes. And the remaining vents are at opposite ends of each other. Okay, I can still do this. Even if I miss the vents, I can hit those their last of their doomsday weapons there, and that's that'll do it too. This is oh wow. Oh, there's the double one. I was just saying I was hoping to face this guy again. Okay. I think I need to end this recording now. I don't think my nerves will take another another one of these. So let's see. Save. You want to replace it? Yes. Yeah. That's a good note to end on. Try to keep these things to about an hour each. Almost halfway through, and hopefully this will can still make it to the end, get all 100 Dreadnoughts. We'll see. Maybe I should come up with some topics. Maybe I should come up with topics to talk about ahead of time. I'm just rambling about random things. Like, I don't know. Until next time.